Welcome back, everyone, and I'm here again with SBR contributor Jeff Grant. Today we're covering college basketball. The game we're looking at here is the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets going up against the Virginia Cavaliers. How you doing, Jeff? What's going on, man?
Lots going on in these conference games, Dax. A lot of shifting up and down, but there's one thing is certain. There's one team that's on the lower end of the ACC standings going against arguably one of the top three teams in the country.
Yeah, man, we've seen how Georgia Tech has stumbled out of the gate in conference play. And considering the matchup here, I mean, do you think that the Yellow Jackets are capable of turning things around against one of the top teams in the nation?
Yeah, it's hard to say if you're going to get your first win going on the road against what we've already said, one of the top three teams in the nation. Virginia, of course, one of the lone unbeaten teams in the country alongside the Kentucky Wildcats. Georgia Tech does match up fairly well with Virginia in regards to they kind of want a slugfest. They want a low-scoring game with not a lot of possessions, and it's important. And looking at the 5-game losing streak to open up conference play, Dax, they've lost those games by an average of 4.6 points, but they're 1-7 in the last 8 meetings in this particular series and 2-17 in their last 19 against top 25 opponents.
All right, man, and without a doubt, merit has to be given to Virginia as they join Kentucky as the lone unbeaten teams in college basketball right now. So, Jeff, do you think that that's going to be enough for the Cavs to actually potentially earn a #1 seed in the 2015 NCAA tournament?
If the Cavaliers run the table in terms of winning the regular season title and perhaps the ACC tournament, then they'll definitely land one of the #1 spots. Of course, probably their closest competitor in that is going to be the Duke Blue Devils, who have kind of slipped up in recent weeks, but have a chance of really trending upward toward the middle and the end of the conference season. Of course, the Blue Devils, one of the youngest teams in the country, and it's been very impressive what the Cavaliers have done because last year they made a big run in the NCAA tournament, and they lost a good amount of talent. But I'm telling you, this head coach, Tony Bennett in Charlottesville, is perhaps the best coach at his age level in the country. He's just beyond impressive. The Cavaliers enjoying their best start since winning their first 23 games during the 1980-81 campaign, and they have a lot going for them playing at home. They've won their last 20 overall on this floor by an average of 19.7 points per game. What's even more impressive, 19 of those 20 wins by a double-digit margin, and also they've won their last 20 home games versus conference opponents. So it doesn't matter if they play non-conference or ACC, they come up with victories in front of their home fans.
All right, man, so is that good enough for us to actually back the Cavaliers in this spot?
This is one of those games that I don't think there's a lot of value in terms of betting because both teams are kind of similar. Of course, Virginia does it at a better level in rebounding, but you have to respect the fact that Georgia Tech is 8th in the country in offensive rebounding percentage, but the problem is in this matchup, Virginia is 3rd in defensive rebounding percentage. So basically, when you play Virginia, it's one shot and you're done. But Georgia Tech likes playing these type of games because they're 7-1-1 against the spread versus teams that allow 64 or fewer points on the season. Of course, Virginia, one of the top 2 defensive teams in terms of scoring defense. Basically, it's them and Kentucky, which isn't surprising given the fact that they're both unbeaten in terms of scoring defense. They're 2nd or 1st in the country. It kind of flip-flops between Kentucky and Virginia, but Georgia Tech doesn't mind that. So I'm going to grab the 17.5 points, but definitely don't go overboard on this selection.
All right, I'll take that into account, man. Thanks for the pick here, and we'll be talking some more college hoops again tomorrow, man.
Thank you.
No problem. For SBR Picks, this is Dax Floyd.
The SBR Network offers free sports picks and game breakdowns, big money free betting contests year-round, a real-time Vegas-style odds monitoring service, and much more. So come see for yourself. To stay updated on SBR news and promotions, follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and Google+, and do be sure to subscribe to the Sportsbook Review YouTube channel to catch all our daily sports shows.